Already got another scoop final table commentary coming up. 1K PKO, no limit hold'em. Nope, no limit Omaha. High low as we see aces. Fawn you bet ripping it in. This is such a silly game, let me tell you. Aces for 60 bigs just ripping it in pretty. Holy shit. I don't even know what to say about it. Kiski with the nutted ace deuce with a suit. Do we just jam? Like, what the hell? No, let's find a raise size. Making it 2.2 or 2.1? I think that's 2.1. Nut flush draw for Fawn you bet comes along. Do we have any low draws? No low draws, but we got a 3 of a kind. No, that's a full house. Dang, this game is difficult to call, let me tell you. So we also got Pikachu coming in with 51 bigs. Recusant with 66. Luke with 34. Fawn you bet again at 60. Coon? Coon's 8-9. Interesting name. Hard to say for me. 20 big blinds for them. This is a knockout tournament. We see the queens just rip it on in. Ace 9, 5, 5, 2. We'll have to fold along with Pikachu. With whatever bullshit they had. What does Kiski do with the aces? See, why did Fawn you bet just rip it in? I don't know. But our final player, Red Phoenix, the big stack. 90 big blinds. Who knows what to do in this position? We're just going to a flop, says Kiski. Ace 8, 7, 9. Leading on out on the king high board with no flush draw, no straight draw. Luke with the nut, flush draw, backdoor, low draw, pair of threes, straight draw. Now they have the nuts. Ace 8. I suppose Ace 7 has a low draw, but like, what the hell's going on here? What's Kiski thinking? I suppose Kiski has more chips than Red Phoenix. I didn't even realize that. What does that matter? What's happening? This game is so bizarre. Surely Kiski should just give up and move along to the next hand. He has an interesting straight draw, but that doesn't matter on a 3 flush board. Kiski does just give up, though. The absolute nizzles are sitting in Luke's hand. Bets 600k, and the ace high has to let it go for Kiski. Fawn you bet plays min raise with the ace king jack 5. Interesting. Red Phoenix with aces. Red Phoenix, sorry. Aces with a deuce, ripping it in. Quick fold from Fawn you bet. What a silly game this is. What a silly game it is, let me tell you. Ace queen 9, 7 double suited. Might just be a fold. Does play raise. Ace 4, 3 jack thinking about coming along, and does. Ace jack will just find the fold. Kiski will get the job done with 2 pair. Might have even had 3 pair. Do. Recusant with an ace king and a couple low cards. Making top pair. Fawn you bet with only 3 to a low has to let it go. Ooh, the ace deuce, the nutted ace deuce with a flush draw to go with it. Luke comes along with the ace deuce and a shitty flush draw to go along with it. King 9, 6 board. Recusant has the best of it for now. Facing a bet, what the hell do you do? Plays call, 7 on the turn. Luke might only get a quarter of this back if we go to showdown. Hopefully if Recusant bets, Luke can find the fold. All in. Yeah, this is no good for Luke here. With the nut low. Does find the fold. Nicely done. Such an interesting game. Should he have picked a different size other than all in? It wasn't over bet. He was destined to get 3/4 of it. Kings for Luke come along and they flop the frickin' nizzles. With a redraw to the 5. We do have a few ace deuce lows out there. We're going to see one fold. Recusant comes along though with the ace deuce 3. Do. Top set, still getting all of it. Betting over bet. All in. Recusant has the nut flush draw, so he's in a weird spot. He's got a very interesting draw. Any club, any low card other than a 2 would give him half the pot and potentially the full thing. He's doing some math, probably priced out, I would have to imagine. It would be fun to see him call. I don't know if we get to see the percentages though. I would like to know what percentage he's got. He's probably got to have at least 30 to 40% there. Maybe not. Maybe so. I think so, right? He's got so many low outs. Plus the flush outs. It's interesting. I could do the math. I could start counting cards, but I'm not going to. Because we don't know what's dead. I'm not going to go back and look. As we see Recusant jam the ace deuce, of course. The nut flush draw comes. No, it doesn't come on in. Just kidding. Pair of deuces and 8s win. And then Recusant wins the low because this game is so silly. We see aces just open rip. Oh my lord. Fawn you bet. Ace king 8-5 with no suit. Let's go. 42 big blinds open rip from the small blind. Interesting. Ace deuce just goes for a raise this time. Luke will flop top 2. Take it with a bet on the flop. Boop-a-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Red Phoenix with a nut hand in the big blind. Probably not going to go to the flop. Queen 10, 8-3, just lets it go. Aces with the nut low for Red Phoenix. With a suited king, pretty strong hand. Gonna be hard to get paid from the 9-8 deuce deuce though. Red Phoenix in the tank. Holy moly, what a decision. And he just puts it all in. 80 big, oh my lord, 79, whatever. Pretty much an 80 big blind jam. What a freaking silly game they're playing. This is so silly. Ace deuce 4-7, we'll raise that up. Not low draw. Pikachu with a pair of jacks and the spade draw. Now he's got 2 pair. Red Phoenix does have a low draw to the 4-7. 7 won't bring it in. He'll make 2 pair though, aces and 7, so that'll give him the lead. Oh, but frickin' I didn't see Pikachu had a damn low. This game is so silly. We'll chop the pot. And he had a real shit low, 4-8. Still gets half the pot though. That's the way the game works. Kiski, ace jack 9-5 with a suit. We'll raise it on up. Pikachu comes along with ace 7-3-6 with diamonds flopping the nuts. Kiski even leads out into you. Pikachu with a quick call, 10 on the turn, pairing the board. No low draw for Kiski. Pretty shitty straight draw now to an 8 or a what? A king? Queen on the river. This is Pikachu's pot. A7-6-5 double suited will just open rip. Our short stack for about 13 big blinds, I think it was. What's going on here? A pair of jacks with a straight, actually. Luke makes a straight on the river. Gets the bounty. We're down to 6. Okay, so now that we lost our shorty, we're pretty deep into this final table. I want to make a prediction, like what the hell is going to happen. I gotta say, it's just about anybody's game. Who's going to win? Who's going to get those ace deuces with an ace to go with that? Who's going to eventually find a call? It's like, who's going to win those huge pots? I don't know how much post flop we're gonna play. Is Kiski just jam here? Ace king 10 deuce with a double suit. Stick it in and get it through. Okay, so I remember Fawn you bet and Recusant from before. Red Phoenix, now that I'm watching them play, seems familiar too. But I don't know why. So between Fawn you bet and Recusant's got the slight advantage. The position on the table, well, Fawn you bet I think has a worse spot. Red Phoenix, the bigger stack is to the direct left. Same with Kiski. Whereas Recusant, we'll get to see Red Phoenix and Kiski play before they have to act. So I think I'm going to go with Recusant. 51 bigs. I think this is still anybody's game. Six-way battle. Who's gonna flop the best? Fawn you bet with 2 pair. I didn't see what Red Phoenix had there. Ace queen deuce 9 raise under the gun. Kings fold the small blind. Like, this game is ridiculous. 6-7 deuce 4 double suited comes along. Flopping a pair of 7s. That's no good though. Boom, 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 boom. Nice little fold there from Kiski. No need to stick some more chips in the pot there. Does have queens with the jack 9 with a suit, and he has to let it go because this is NLO8. Such a silly game they're playing. Do I see a low draw? Pikachu does have a low draw. Smacks the low on the river. We'll chop this up, providing there's no folding. There we go. Kiski, ace, 10-9-3 with a suit, raising it up. Jack 7 deuce deuce in the big blind, lets it go. Aces with the queen 9, we'll just rip it on in for 80 bigs. No problem there. What a silly game we're playing. Like, the thing is that I don't understand is, like, why don't these hands go for raises and then, like, allow for some 3-betting pre-flop? That's what I don't understand. Why is it just all in? Like, you guys have to fold basically everything. Like, what are they going to call you with other than aces with a deuce? Like, it's such a bizarre game. And like, it's not just one player. It's freaking everybody playing this game. And it ticks me off. I don't know why. I'll just try to laugh it off and say, no, it doesn't tick me off. I don't know what's happening. And the thing is, I'm trying to understand what's going on. Just like all these dudes, we do a lot of all-ins. At least I suppose Pikachu so far has been playing the 2.1x raise. Kings come along in the big blind. That's what I like to see. Jack 10 with a suit. Full house for Pikachu. Backdoor low draw for Luke. We'll let it go. Kings come along. Picking up a flush draw. Hopefully he finds a fold. Although if he's calling, I like spiciness. Put a king out there. Kiski does wisely move along from his kings. Jack 9 deuce 6. Double suit, we'll limp it on in. Alright, this is what we like to see. Limp pots, super deep. King Jack 8 flop. Flush draw for Pikachu. Flush comes in on the turn. Jack 9, let it go. Kiski moves along. Already Roo. Bada-bada-bum-bum. Recusant, taking the pot down pre with a little raise. Facing a limp. Do. Kings in the small blind. Are we gonna go 4 ways to a flop? Pikachu surely comes along with the ace deuce. Nut flush draw for Phoenix. Stupid flush draw for Kiski. Any 5s out there? No 5s out there. Pikachu with a backdoor nut low draw. Backdoor wheel draw. I suppose there's some more backdoor straight draws out there, but I'm just trying to give Pikachu something because they've really got nothing going on here. He's also got the backdoor straight draw with the king queen, but no, he's just not calling. But of course not. Doesn't matter how many things you can say about your hand, sometimes it's just going to be a fold. Same here with the queens. Aces for Kiski under the gun, 70 bigs. See, this is what I like to see. Ace deuce comes along. Kings rip it in. This is what I like to see. This makes sense, right? Now ace king king, or no, ace ace king 3 can call. Let's get it in. Pikachu says, if it's a low board, I'll win a huge pot. He does have the nut low draw. He does come along. Jacks? Same we got jack? No? So Kiski just takes out 2 players because there's no low out there. The aces hold up against kings. See, this is why you min raise or just 2x, 2.2x your fucking aces instead of open ripping. Doesn't that just make sense? I suppose I am over-exaggerating how much jamming there is. But to me, it's appalling whenever it happens. It's like, well, why? That's what happens when you start to learn new games, I suppose. You know, you're asking a lot of questions. And they always sound like, well, why are you doing that? That doesn't make any sense to me. Right? And that's how it should sound. Ace king 9 10, double suited. Let's see something good. Nope. Nice low draw for fawn, you bet. You'll also make a straight on the turn. He has got this thing locked up. Nut nut. Ace king finds a fold. There we go. Move along. Boom, ba-dum, boom. Kiski 6 4 4 deuce. Let's it go. Queen 3 deuce deuce comes along, flopping a low draw. It is better than fawn, you bet, who also has the flush draw to go along with it. Kiski opening a little interesting. Oh, he's got 170 big blinds, but of course, flopping 3 pair. What's going on over there for Recusant? Top pair, top kicker. Nope, top and bottom. My bad. Backdoor nut flush draw. Has an interesting low draw to go along with it. He does just jam. He's gonna need a help. 6 low, 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 low. No. There goes Recusant. Another bounty for Kiski. Alrighty, Roo. Maybe I should have picked fawn, you bet. I mean, Red Phoenix or Kiski also would have been good calls. Obviously, as they've made it to the final 3. That was a pretty easy thing to analyze. Wow. Ace King 10-4 in the big blind is waiting patiently. 3 big blinds to go. Fawn, you bet, says, nope, put them all in. Ace Jack 9-9, thinking about it, no low. Pretty shitty mid-low, or middling high hand. The Ace Jack 9-9. It does have the Ace Jack suited. Could make a royal flush still, but asking for a bit too much there. Ace King 5-3, no suit, raising it up. 3 blinds to go. I like to see it. Red Phoenix. Ace King 10-4, or Ace King 10-6. Double suited. Just jams, eh? What the hell do we do with Ace King 5-3? Play call? Holy shit. A 3 on the board? Does that hold up? Nope. A straight. My bad. I didn't see that. So Red Phoenix wins 200 big blind pot? Are you fucking serious? Just ripping aces too? What the hell is this game? What's going on? Ladies and gentlemen, I've got no clue what's happening here. Oh my lord, and Fawn, you bet, sticks in with the Ace 10-3-5. He's gonna need loads of help. Kings with the nut low draw over here. He's gonna go bounty hunting. Poor Fawn, you bet. They wanted to get this one through. They're gonna need to put a deuce out there. A deuce is out there. Oh, a straight, right? There's a straight. Fawn, you bet, gets it all with the low too. Oh, now he's got 90 big blinds. What the heck, Poker Stars? What is this game? What the heck is going on here? Kiski with a double suited something something. We'll try to limp it on in. King high board. What do we do? Check it over. No set, no bet. Same principles apply. Yes, I like it. Do. Ace jack queen 3 with the suit raising it on up. Nice low hand for Kiski. Comes along, only picks up bottom pair, which is good for the time being. How do you call a raise? You put out a bet instead. That's how you do it. Alrighty, Roo. Aces for Kiski. Puts in the raise like a reasonable human being. Doesn't get any action. Jack 5-5-3 will just fold for Red Phoenix. We're gonna wait for aces. 9-3-7 deuce. I guess there's an interesting low going on there. You do flop real well. Nut low draw now for Red Phoenix. Top pair for Kiski. Just middle pair for Fawn, you bet. 4 on the turn. Kiski leads on out for about half pot. Hard to fold for Red Phoenix. Oof. Your low misses, your draw misses, you're stuck there with the pair of nines. Do you feel like bluffing? It feels like a bluffing hand, you know? You just got nothing going on. I wonder what the ace jack would do there on the river. Kiski probably... I don't know what Kiski would do. I think what I would do is fold. But why? Why would you fold? Why would you fold? You could just have some low draw missed. Who knows in this silly game? As we see aces just open rip for 100 bigs. Ace deuce comes along. We're going to see the low versus the high. Kings on the flop. A low? Nope. 3 of a kind for Red Phoenix. That will do. What a silly game. Fawn, you bet heads up with Red Phoenix. What a silly game, let me tell you. What in the world is going on? Jack, jack, deuce, flop. Red Phoenix picking up the nut low. Not the nut low. Just kidding. Just kidding. Fawn, you bet has a better low, doesn't he? And he has the high hand. This is all Fawn, you bet's pot. That 340k. Wow, I sure was excited for a tiny pot. Red Phoenix with quite a lot going on here. Flush draw. Oh, he's got the straight already. He's got the nut low too. He's looking to... Ooh. Fawn, you bet picking up a full house draw. Don't you dare fold. He's all in. Okay, that makes sense. King on the river. We could chop it up. Are you serious? I don't think this is a bar. This is ridiculous, Poker Stars. Oh, I guess he just 3/4'd him, right? So that's not too ridiculous. Big old pot for Red Phoenix. Right? Yeah, it ties for the low. There we go. I'm glad that happened. At least get to see some chips thrown around. Took me a while to frickin' understand what was going on there. Aces for Red Phoenix. What do? We're all in. We jam those aces. 10-8-8-6. We'll just let it go. Do. Couple of silly hands here. Fawn, you bet. We'll take it. Limp pot. What the heck's going on? Ace deuce with the nut low. Pair threes. Might have had a straight draw. Red Phoenix looking at all those red cards. Fawn, you bet with a 3 deuce low draw. With the straight draw to boot. But we see all those red cards come on out. Red Phoenix has it completely locked up. Hard to get value there even when you've got a few, you've got one too many hearts in your hand. Do. That's a set. I see a set. Jack, Jack, 3, 8 in the muck. Sucks there's no action there for Fawn bets queens, but whatever. All in from the ace, queen, something, something. Interesting. Ace, king, 3, 4, something, something. Okay, just a little raise facing the limp this time. Sixes and deuces don't flop a set. You know what that means. Ace on the turn. Deuce on the river. You know what that means. King Jack is the nuts, but deuces is still pretty damn good here. Ace King is even going for a value bet. With the low. My bad. I didn't see he had the low. My bad. Fuck this game. Oh, it's difficult. I don't know why I keep putting myself in this position. I do it all the time. Well, like, I'm trying to learn, you know, but at the same time, if you can't even read the damn cards, or if you forget to look for cards, then at what point do you give up? Ooh, ace, king, queen, jack, double suited, doesn't flop well. Jacks are holding up. Backdoor heart draw, no low draw for Phoenix, so they just let it go. 3 deuce with the backdoor low. No straight draw for Phoenix, but he's got some blockers. Does make a 3 deuce low on the end here. We'll chop it on up. Aces flopping top set. Interesting stuff with this straight draw to a 7 and the flush draw. Phoenix comes along. Has a deuce 6 low draw as well. What do we do here with the deuce 6 low? He's folding. Fawn you bet rips the ace jack 8 4. Alrighty. Jack 4 deuce, eh? We're coming along, making a straight. And the nut low. So Red Phoenix gets the whole deal there. Small pot. What the hell's going on? Jacks with 3 deuce. That's a nice low. Making it on the turn. Getting at least half of this. And the whole thing, actually. 180,000 chips. Wow. Ace 4 deuce 8 with a suit. 2 pair with the backdoor. Flush draw. We'll bet and take it. King, king, 6, 5. Interesting. Flopping 3 of a kind already. 6, 4 with a stupid low. 3 to a straight. Just lets it go. Wow, we're seeing this shit go quickly. What do we got going on here? Miss flush draw with the miss low draw. Pair of 10s. That's no good. Fawn you bet with 2 pair. What's going on? No low draw. Both players with the flush draw. Fawn you bet with a pair of 7s. The 7s do find the fold though, facing the aggression. Flop flush for Fawn you bet. We'll just take it down. And a straight draw. Pretty looking straight draw for Red Phoenix. Instead, doesn't hit, but 10 still hold. My bad. Didn't see what Fawn you bet had there. Kings and jacks are good, but they might find the fold. Nope. We're off to a turn 8. Bringing in the low draw for Fawn you bet. Bombs away. What do you do here with king jack jack? You do block jack 10, which is interesting. You have the jack high flush draw, but the aggression gets the job done again. Red Phoenix just ripping in the ace king 8 6. Interesting. 41 bigs. Wow, wee wah. So much of this, eh? There's the ripping. Oh, just all in dealer. Ooh, pair of queens. Things are different. Ooh, ace on the river. That changes things, but there's a flush. Never mind. Whoopsie dipsy. Wow, these are some garbage hands, eh? 7 pair of 7s. Wow, cool. That's in the lead, but it folds, so it doesn't matter. This game is ridiculous. Jacks versus 9 8 6 7. Flopping top pair, but it's got a fold. Wanted more than just the pair of 6s there. Throw a 5 out for him, dealer. Queens. Checking it down. Jack on the river. Let's get some value. Jack does pay. Fonny bet still hanging in there with 40 bigs. Oh, we get this all in aces. We're going to see a jack, a low card? No. No jack or low. Red Phoenix finally gets the job done. I mean, I wish I could say they did a great job, but I've just got no clue. I'm lost in this game. There's a lot of all-in, so is it like, is it really just a matter of you need to run real hot? Like Red Phoenix comes in with the big stack. I think Kiski got a few knockouts. Then Red Phoenix eventually took over at some point. Oh yeah, there was a big flip at some point for like 100 bigs. I don't quite remember when, but these two got it in for a huge pot. Oh, right here. Aces versus the nut low draw with the spade draw as well. 8 on the turn gives them the low outs, but instead Red Phoenix makes 3 of a kind. That's basically the pot that gave him this huge chip lead, and then he kind of just picked away at Fonny bet for a little while. Did a lot of jamming there, had some good cards, played the good cards, and eventually got the W. Oh, well, so thanks for checking out Scoop 2021, the NLO8 game. No, it's not 8 game, damn it. It's NLO8. No, it's NLO8, and it is game. It's ridiculous, but we did it. We got through it.